record it for them. Okay, so I've obviously been at Area Manager Retreat this weekend, and so I just wanted to go over it and just, feedback a little bit of what was going on and the whole vibe of it this weekend. And the main point that they were getting across to us was you have to, the whole weekend was called Believe, basically. So and actually up until this point, this weekend, I think personally that I've been playing like really small in terms of my vision. So my vision, I've always just wanted to get to like region and haven't actually thought about nation. But actually every single person who starts this business can 100% be a national vice president. And the only reason that we aren't national vice presidents at the moment is just because we haven't done what it takes to get there. And it just hugely supersized my vision and what I want and how I want to help everyone, basically. So it was incredible. We heard from so many speakers, and actually I want to talk to you guys tonight about, and I want to cover off some training that Scott Campbell did. I don't know if you know who Scott Campbell is, but he's an executive national vice president. He's one of the guys that was one of the first ones to be involved in Arbonne when it came into this country. And his training was all about planning for success. So obviously we all know what we've got to do. We've got to sponsor, and then we've got to help and encourage and train those people to duplicate ourselves onto our business so that they carry it on. But he called it, and he separated our front office and our back office. So our front office is what we're doing out in the field, so talking to people about products, doing all of our events and all of our launches. But actually the back office is everything that you don't see. So your mindset, and also like tracking your business. So are you actually tracking your business? Do you know what's going on in your business? If you're going for qualification or if you're going for a completion, do you know what the QV is that you've got to get to be there? And if you've got like a team, how many, breaking down that QV by all of your team members. And you should know where you have to work on and what you want, basically. Because if you don't have a vision, you're just basically pissing in the wind, to say it nicely. If you don't have a vision, then you're not going to know where you need to get to. So what I would like you to do is I want to take it like right back with you. So I want you to just take like a couple of minutes or just like 30 seconds and think about why you are doing this business. So I want you to write down 3 things about why you're doing this business. What are your main reasons for doing this business? And then I want you to think about, those are your whys. Now, I want you to think about yourself in the next 2 years. If you run with this business and you work this business, I want you to think about where you're going to be if you work this business, and how you're feeling this time in 2 years if you work this business. So I just want you to write down a couple of feelings and where you're going to be. And then I want you to think about what happens if you actually just give up. So, we all have fear, and sometimes that fear can overtake our vision, and it can impair us from doing stuff. So it can stop us from doing the things that we actually need to do to get to our vision. So, I want you to put yourself in a position in the next 2 years, if you don't run with this business, where will you be? Will your life change at all? Like, what are the consequences for your why if you don't run with this business? So I just want you to like take a minute to actually just look at what you've written down. You know, I think when we write things down, I think it's easier to get things into a vision. So, you know, for me, in the next 2 years, I'm going to be a national vice president. That's my vision. I'm going to be a national vice president, and I'm obviously going to be earning the money that I want to earn, and it's going to enable me to do everything that I want to do, and I'm going to help other people get there. But if I give up with this, then my life in the next 2 years isn't going to dramatically change, and I'm not going to be able to do the things that I want to do in my life and help other people the way that I'm going to be able to help people. So I think like when your mind can sometimes get a little bit confused, I think it's a really good little exercise to do, to just write it down and work it all out and have it there in front of you. Right, what is going to happen if I let my fear overtake my situation and I just give up? Or actually, what is going to happen if I get out of my comfort zone and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, oh my God, this is scary, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Because actually, when you push yourself out of your comfort zone, that is where you're going to start getting results. So I know it's super scary when you start doing it. But when you actually get into momentum and you make that phone call and you're like, I'm so scared, but I'm just going to do it. That is when the magic starts to happen. So we continuously have to like push ourselves out of our comfort zone every single day to be able to get to where we need to be. Yes, so your back office, have structure in your business. I've got like a daily task sheet that I'm happy to send over to the area and send over to you. And that's a really, really great tool. So you can wake up in the morning and you can be like, right, this is what I've got to do to be able to achieve what I want to achieve. So I'm going to make these amount of calls. I'm going to follow up with these clients. I'm going to support my team. And that gives you just a massive amount of structure within your business. So you're not just going for anything and you're not really understanding what you're doing. And of course, we overcomplicate the situation. Let's not overcomplicate this business. This business is fun. And this business is all about amazing energy and what we get out of it. So I think, again, with the whole fear thing, it's really easy to overcomplicate it. All we do is we recommend products to people and we share the business with people and we have fun doing it. And also he said, be 100% confident in the thing that makes you grow. So, that getting over your fears and just going for it, that is going to make you grow. And just be 100% confident in that every time you push yourself, you are growing. And plan to sponsor. What are you attracting and what are you sponsoring? So are you sponsoring those people that are actually just quite easy to get on board? Because actually, if they're quite easy to get on board, they're probably not the sort of people that you want in your business. And he called these people like beige coloured people. Are you attracting beige coloured people? Or are you attracting a fiery person that has total vision? And he grouped these people as like a red colour bunch of people, basically. So you want to have like a colourful spectrum of people in your team, and not just like the easy people who are easy to go to. Do you seek out leaders? Sponsor people that challenge you, because this is when you're going to grow, when you get challenged. Do you have a clear vision, as I've said, of the team that you want to attract? So again, what I'd want you to do is just to think of some words and some people to describe the team that you want. So do you want them to be like determined or passionate, or, have a think about what you want. And I want you to write down 5 things that you want out of your people. Now, I want you to have a look at those adjectives, and are you all of those adjectives? Because if you're not every single thing that you've written down that you want, you're probably not going to attract those people. So you have to become the person that you want to attract. My adjectives were passion, coachable, determined. I want my team to have like authority, and I want them to be business savvy as well. So I have to make sure that I am that person so that the people that I'm attracting into my business are exactly the same. And I thought that was quite a good exercise, because actually I think it's easy to get caught up on what you really, really want, but actually when you have to be that person that you want to be able to attract them. And so we had like a really great training from ENVP Emma Sangster, and she compared to building our business like building a house. So she compared the consultants to bricks, the PCs to mortar. But if you have your bricks and your mortar and you're building it on sand, so you're not building it on a solid foundation, your house is going to collapse. So, and you are that solid foundation. So to experience exponential growth, that comes from teaching ICs and your new consultants how to do this and how to grow yourselves. So you have to teach your team to get really good at your 60-second story. So do you know what your 60-second story is, Billy?
Like a little bit, but I think I need to work on it.
Yeah. So basically, your 60-second story is what you were doing, so where you came from, and then you found Arbonne, and Arbonne has then enabled you to do this, 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 and this, or it is enabling you to do this, 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 and this. It basically stops you like blurting out and like verbal diarrheaing on people about Arbonne, because of course when you talk to people about Arbonne, you want to go, oh, it's vegan, oh, it's this, oh, it's this, oh, it's this. And we've all been there, and we've all done it when we first start out, and even when you don't first start out. So it's really, really key to learn your 60-second story, because that will get people's attention. That will get people thinking, oh, right, okay, I want to hear a little bit more about that, instead of you like blurting it out.
Right.
And volume follows sponsoring. So get sponsoring, and then that follows activity. So how many events do I personally need to do this month? And how many DAs do I need to sponsor? Or how many DAs do I need to go to sponsor? How many DAs do I need to go to? How many guests do I have along at each event? So really like think about your business and think about what you want and plan for the next month. Make sure that you're going into the next month before you get into that month with some events booked in. Let's have a little look, because I did pencil some things in. Hetty Gifford was incredible. Everyone was talking about vision, and she was talking about protecting your vision and being more certain about your future than anyone else. So know where you want to go. Who is keeping you inspired? Share your time with people who lift you up, not bring you down. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to be surrounding yourselves with people that don't bring you up to that level that you want, you're never going to get there, because you're suppressing yourself. What would be the 3 boldest actions that you could take to make my business get bigger? So is it contacting those people that actually you're really, really scared of contacting? Is it going into like a salon? Is it going into a gym? Is it approaching that person that you're really, really scared about approaching because you feel like they wouldn't want to listen to you? Actually, when you take that leap and you do that, that is when you're going to see incremental growth into your business, because you've taken that leap. Okay, so, actually, she recommended a really great book as well. It's called The Big Leap. And to make a personal book, like, do you have a personal record of what you want, which has got your visions, your affirmations? That is your book to get creative. Write down exactly what you want out of your team. I've just done it today. I've made a huge list of the people that I want in my team. I've literally mentioned their hair color, their business, like their career, what they do, everything. I've literally made a list of people that I want. And because I know that I'm on the right wavelength at the moment, and we are absolutely 100% going for it, I know that those people are going to come into my life. Okay, so just a quick little run through about a few things. Vegas. Vegas is in April, and that's our GTC, so that's our global training conference that lasts for 3 days. We're all out there for about 5 days, but this is, if you're not coming this year, and you see yourself growing this business, I would 100% recommend to start saving for next year. It is absolutely incredible and a mind-blowing experience. This year we've got 18,000 people, all from Arbonne around the world, and it's a huge training session for 3 days. Now, at that GTC conference, they will be releasing 26 brand new products. So there'll be new products coming out from makeup, skincare, nutrition, and possibly hair care as well. I'm not really sure which ones are coming out yet. There's been lots of things discontinued at the moment. So whenever that happens, it's potentially because they've got brand new things coming out. And also there will be a chance for you guys to get I Want It All sets. So the people who are going to Vegas can bring home boxes of these brand new products for you. And there's usually like a huge business incentive there for you, so that when I come back and give you your products, you can set yourself up with loads and loads of events to just like get selling those products. After GTC, people see usually around a 50% increase in their business just because of these new products. So I would really, really recommend to start getting some events booked in for after Vegas next month. We will be back on the 26th of April. So that week before the end of the month, I've booked myself out to do loads and loads of events to get cracking on those new products, basically. Now we've got the spa incentive that's running until the end of this month. So it's been going on since the end of January. So it's for all of those guys who are in DM Qual to complete the end of this month. Anyone who completes by the end of this month, we're going to go on a little spa incentive. We're going to go and have a spa day. And have you managed to watch Sarah's little video about her training?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, amazing. So did you feel like you took some stuff from that? Were you able to take a few tips from that?
Yeah, I think it's just like a confidence booster, isn't it, more than anything? So.
Yeah. Okay, so this is only a really, really quick training. It's just like a 25-minute training. So that's pretty much me from today. I'm going to stop recording.